Hi Jules, welcome to my channel. This is Jewel Isabeau. I have a video that we're going to do today that is really talking about something very interesting that will be very interesting to moms and dads across the nation. And it's something that will make our lives easier. So today's video will be about how to make your life more efficient in the morning. Like how to have a drama-free morning, including the kids. Now, for some of us, we think that's very impossible to do, but it's not. I have 7 key things that you can do every morning to make your morning just so glorious, okay? So here are the 7 tips. Let's start off with number 1. Okay, so number 1 is make a night prep list. And I'm reading from my little list here because there's so many things, 7 things. I have to remember these details. Okay, so make a night prep list, and your night prep list is just things in general that you have took notice that slows down your morning. Okay, so things that slow down your morning. So if it takes your kid 50 years to get their shoes, or if they always lose a shoe, or if they have to pick their clothes out and it takes them forever. These are the things that you need to write down on this list and do it the night before. This is your night prep list, okay? This includes hair. I put hair on here because I have 3 girls. So what I do is, especially for my little one, is that I already go ahead and try to have her hair done, put a nightcap on it, and then in the morning, then bam, okay? She's good. I really just have to do her a quick brush back and she's good to go. For my other 2, they usually go to the hairdresser, or they can do their own hair. I may assist them from time to time, but that's basically it. The hair used to be our major, number 1 problem in the morning. Okay, lunches. If your kids pack lunches, then have them do quick lunches. Everything that can be done at night, like fruit in the plastic Ziploc bags, put the juices in the refrigerator, pack it all in there, and maybe leave the sandwich or the wrap or something like that the last thing to do only in the morning. That way everything else can be done. Keys at the door. If you lose your keys like I used to all the time, I have a designated area where I keep my keys now. It was ridiculous every day, and that can sometimes take 3 to 5 minutes or more depending on how slow you are at finding your keys. Way out the way. Okay, clothes iron. Clothes, people at the ironing board, it's a list. It's a long waiting line in my house sometimes. I was next. It's arguments that break out. It's drama. Okay, so what you want to do is have the kids prep their clothes. And if you iron your clothes, then iron them the night before. Listen, I know it's hard. I have multiple kids. Get whoever you can to iron their clothes so it'll just be like one less person, okay, that needs to stand in line for the ironing board. And that's usually their main excuse for resting on a couch, by the way. Okay, so shoes and socks. Have your kids that have a long time, oh, I can't, these socks don't match, all this drama. Have them put it at the door with the socks packed in it, okay? That way, those are just a few of ideas that I had, like a problem in my household, okay? So that's the night prep list. Number 2, take phone and electronics away. When you come home from work, no matter what time it is, take those phones, because your kids are constantly they can't function, they can't think. They paralyzed or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But go ahead and take the phones and gadgets away when you hit the door from work or when they come home from school so they can focus, okay? Now, if you're a nice parent like me, you don't mind returning the phone and gadgets back to them just after they've completed a lot of things or at a designated time. Like I have maybe an hour before bedtime, or for the younger ones, 30 to 40 minutes before bedtime, just to give them that little bitty time, because they're so addicted to these things. They just simply cannot live without these phones, okay? Another thing is bathroom issues. So right now, my kids currently have to share a bathroom. So everybody has a turtle in the group. A turtle means that you have the slowest kid on the planet, okay? The kid is just so slow, it's ridiculous. You just want to drag them to the bathroom and actually help them get their clothes on. They're so slow. That's the kid I'm talking about. What you want to do is you want to set a timer or have a time set that you wake that slow kid up first, not last, first. Give that kid a head start. They can't help that slow. That's just how they are. So you want to go ahead and get that kid up first before everybody else and rush them to the bathroom, okay? Get them in that bathroom to get started. Tell them, hey, you have so much time on the clock. Give them whatever time works. For me, it's 20 to 30 minutes for this particular kid, and then it's whoever follows in line afterwards, because I only have 1 slow kid, so everybody else is easy. I just have to get that kid out the way, right? So That's the bathroom thing. So you want to set timers because it used to be a big argument. Oh, I'm getting in the bathroom and such and such, such and such. So have an order that your children actually go to the bathroom. Like they know after such and such kid A gets out, then I'm kid B, I go next. And then after kid B, I'm kid C, then I go next. Do that. These are great tips, okay? They really work. I've tried it and like no arguments hardly over the bathroom. I mean, you know. Breakfast. All right. If you're like me, like I used to always want to have a hot breakfast on the table and so forth. And okay, we're not even gonna go down that road. But so this is what you do for the moms and dads who wants to have the hot breakfast. Choose 1 or 2 realistic days that you can actually have hot breakfast. That way it satisfies you, and then you're good to go, and the kids as well. Now for the other mornings, we have Eggos, we have toast and jelly, we have cereal, we have the breakfast bars. Now it's so much. We have fruit on the way out the door. We have something to coat their little stomachs in the morning now. So those are things that can really like speed things up. Make sure your kids have something good on and a little energetic for the morning on the way to school. Okay, so breakfast. Oh, and here's a tip for the breakfast. Okay, for the mornings that you actually do want to cook a hot meal, but it just seems like you just don't have time. Go ahead and prep your meat at night. For instance, if you want to do breakfast one morning, then the night before, go ahead and cook your bacon. Go ahead and that meat is what usually holds me up. Or go ahead and fry your pan sausage or whatever you're gonna do. Go ahead and do the meat at night. Pop it in the refrigerator, and in the morning, throw it in the microwave or the oven to unthaw it, and you're done. You just have to focus on eggs, grits, whatever you do, pancakes, but in toast or whatever. That is like that'll speed you up. I've tried it several times. It works. Now, sleep. Okay, especially for the turtle kid, have that kid go to sleep on time. That child just like holds everybody up, okay? You want all of your kids to get adequate rest. This is so important, people. This is so important, Jules, because it slows them down. They're just like walking zombies in the morning. Make sure your kids have a set bedtime. I don't put all my kids to bed on time at the exact same time because it's just an uproar of just drama that goes off. So what I do is I have the little ones, the smallest kid go to bed first, and then I have like 30-minute or to an hour intervals for the next one. You know what I mean? They can kind of just one kid out the way, let the other one focus on what they need to do, and it just seems to work better for my family like that. When you have everybody going to bed at the same time, it just seems like so much. It just seems like it's just too much, like their brains can't take it or something like that. Lesson number 6. We're on 6. Okay, realistic time for them to get up and get ready. So stop trying to get, and we're all guilty of this, where you try to max out your sleep time, okay? So what I do is, for my turtle kid, is that I set the clock for her. And then what I do is I actually go and set my clock to wake her up, to make sure she's up. Then I actually don't have to get up at that time, so I go back to sleep but set my time to get up for real. Do you understand? You still have to get them up, although you want your sleep. You don't have to stay up, or you can stay up and answer emails and get your cup of coffee or whatever you like to do in the morning, exercise before you go to work. Hopefully that's what a lot of us like to do. And that kind of works. I just get the first kid up, and it's just like a domino effect after that point, okay? And then set realistic time to get out the door. So instead of waiting to the very last minute, your kid, the bus comes at 7:30. Don't have your kid leave at 7:20. If it's far to walk to the bus stop, make it at 7:15. Have a realistic time where even if your child walks slow, or even if the bus comes early, your kid is there. Okay. And the last thing is be happy. Okay, nobody likes like a grumpy person, and you are the parent, you're the guardian, you're the one who set the tone for how the things are. If you're grumpy, nobody wants to be around you. Nobody wants to say good morning to you. If you're grumpy, everybody else gonna be grumpy. Just the bottom line. So try to be cheerful. Try to not be such a neat freak and a perfectionist like some of us can do, especially in the morning time. Basically, let the morning flow. Enjoy the small moments. Get up at adequate time. Get rest. That's another thing. Make sure you get rest so you won't be grumpy and won't be so picky in the morning time, okay? You be happy. You set the tone. Say a prayer. Have a la 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 morning. That is your goal. Have a la 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 la. May that God will bless all the moms and dads who are trying to make their lives better and trying to make their kids' life more efficient in the morning time, to give the kids a great start at school. So this concludes all of the 7 steps that it takes to have a drama-free morning, and that your kids can go to school just not so aggravated and agitated. These things will really help. Try it. Get back to me and let me know. You guys have a great day. I'm off to work now, and I'll see you soon.